Hi, my name is Cosmin Miholka, and in this video I would like to give you a quick tour of WebTennis24.com, a website for tennis players, coaches, and even tennis parents. First of all, allow me to thank you for checking out this video and for your interest in WebTennis24. In the next few minutes, I would like to share with you why I consider that WebTennis24 is such a good resource for both players and coaches. As you get to the front page, you'll notice a picture showing me, Cosmin, and my two lovely daughters, Cesara and Bianca, whom you'll notice throughout the WebTennis24 videos because they helped me tremendously in filming and demonstrating all these lessons, tips, quick fixes, and drills. Now, because I want to keep this video very short, I'm going to get straight to presenting those two sections, the players and coaches, and go through them briefly, but I encourage you to become a member and check out these in details because you'll find them extremely valuable. So let me explain why. Let's go ahead and begin with the players section. Here, if you hover over the players, you will notice a drop-down menu showing technique lessons, stroke progressions, tennis tips, quick fixes, lots of tennis drills, tactics, and court coverage, which are very important if you're singles or doubles competitive players, and obviously the mental tennis. Now, let's go ahead and click on the players section and go through them one by one. Now here you are being greeted with welcome players because everything is made with the tennis players in mind. Here you will notice some thumbnails which represent links to a certain category. Like for example, we have technique lessons, strokes progressions, and so on. By the way, if you see a number in parentheses, that represents how many videos or lessons there are at that particular section. Let's go ahead and click on technique lessons. So once you do that, you will see a list of video lessons that are already made, and I want to emphasize that these are all videos, and each lesson is divided into 5 or 6 or actually I think the highest number is 7 videos, as we can see over here. And also in parentheses, you notice how long each lesson is. This one in particular, the strategic serve practice, it is 45 minutes long and it contains 7 videos. Other lessons like the flat serve technique has 5 videos and the full lesson, it is 19 minutes long. All right, now these are video explanation of me demonstrating and breaking down each tennis stroke in easy to follow and understand parts. So if you are a beginning player who wants to learn each tennis stroke technique, or if you're an intermediate level just looking to improve this particular tennis aspect, you might want to follow these videos. By the way, at this moment I'm working on the forehand ground stroke topspin, which will be posted on the website soon, but everything else like the drop shot, let's take the next lesson. The drop shot over here shows 5 videos and it's 12 minutes long. Again, it's a video demonstration where I talk and demonstrate every particular aspect which you can easily learn. Okay, so check this one out if you want a detailed demonstration of the technical aspects of tennis strokes. Now, the next one, strokes progression, is the one that I strongly recommend because this is the easiest way to learn or teach tennis. If you don't want to hear somebody talking and explaining in detail the strokes, I made this particular category containing videos that will show you how to learn the tennis strokes through easy progression drills. What does it mean? If you have a tennis partner or a ball machine that feeds balls to you, you will learn how to perform the correct tennis technique through easy drills. All right, so you don't need the help from anybody. All you have to do is look at these videos and they will show you how to learn let's say the two-handed backhand, the forehand ground stroke, the slice serve, just by following some simple progression drills. This is one section that contains some videos that you will not find anywhere. They are unique. It will again show you how to learn tennis strokes by yourself without anybody's help. You're going to love this, I guarantee that. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So we talked about technique lessons, stroke progressions. Next one is singles and doubles tactics. Now, if you are a competitive singles or doubles player, you must check these articles out. By the way, these are not videos for this section. They are articles, but they will explain in details. For example, for singles players, how to play against a pusher, how to play against let's say a serve and volley player, how to win from the baseline, how to move up and play at the net. These are some great lessons over here. You're going to love them if you want to win in singles tennis. Now, if you're a doubles player, you will find a lot of great articles. We have 34 in number at this time. How to play against different formations, how to apply formations like one up, one back, both up players, both back, the I formation, Australian formation, how to transition to the net, where should you place your serve, and so many great doubles aspects. So again, if you are a competitive doubles player, you really want to check these articles out. You love them. Now the next one is court coverage lessons. I'm trying. Let me see how can I explain this one. If you watch, let's say the pro players, something you have the impression that they barely sweat. You see that their tennis is effortless. Why? Because they understand core coverage. They know how to save energy. They know how to position themselves after each shot so that they are in the middle of the possible angles so that their opponent can send. So if you want to play like the pros, check out the core coverage lessons. Very important if you are competitive singles or doubles players. Now let's go ahead and go back. All right, so we are again at the players section. We checked out these three on top. Next one, we have tennis drills and games. These are all videos. I'll click on it. If you want to improve your serve, your overhead, your volley, your ground strokes. If you are a doubles player, you want to improve your net game, a singles player. If you have a tennis partner willing to improve those tactical singles aspects, check out these drills. Basket drills. If you have a practice partner willing to improve ground strokes, volleys, or footwork, basket drills are great. Also, so this by the way, in this section, the tennis drills and games, which again can be found at players, and you scroll down to tennis drills. These are all videos. Now, the one that I really like is the ball machine drills section. I will click on it because this, if you don't have a practice partner, all you have to do is rent a ball machine, or if you excuse me, if you buy a ball, if you own a ball machine, you will find here a ball machine tennis drills and games, some very creative drills and games that you can improve your footwork, your consistency, your accuracy. I don't know, you can even play games against the ball machine. We have some really fun and creative drills and games over here, this section. So check out the ball machine tennis drills, you'll love it too. Now, the last one is footwork drills. Everybody knows that in order to perform at high level or the best level you're capable of in tennis, you must have good legs. You have to be fast, you have to be quick, you have to have strong legs. So you'll find a lot of drills over here that can improve your footwork, speed, stamina, anything you need to perform at your best, all right? So again, so this was the I'm sorry, I'm at tennis drills and games. Let me go back to the players section. So check out the tennis players section. You will love it and your tennis game will improve. Don't let your opponents get better. You work hard too. All right, so check out the tennis players section. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next section, which is the coaches. Now, if you're a tennis coach, you will be pleasantly surprised to be a member of WebTennis24, and here's the reason. Let's begin with the first area. We have the first category, My Daddy, My Coach, live lessons, which shows live tennis lessons. So basically, what does it mean? I recorded my lessons with my two daughters. So when I decided to teach my daughters how to play tennis, so when they were 4, respectively 5 years old, I decided to teach them tennis, and I had the inspiration to record their lessons. So at My Daddy My Coach, let me go ahead and click on it. So at My Daddy My Coach, you will find live and full lessons how I taught my two daughters to play tennis from their very first beginnings all the way to present day competitive junior players. So there are 3 pages over here. Let's take a look at the first page. So let's take the first lesson over here. You notice the tennis lesson number 1, the beginning. So like I said, I taught them how to hold the racket, how to move, their first forehand and backhand rally. So you'll find the first lesson like the way I taught my daughters tennis on the first days. All right. So this is what the first lesson contains, and then as you go along, you're going to see their progress throughout the years. Because every time there was a milestone, like for example, I taught them something new, like let's say underhand and overhand hand serve, or I told them the volley. I recorded that lesson, or drills, games, transition to the net. Everything I taught them, every milestone I recorded and I put it on the WebTennis24. So throughout the years, the most important lessons I posted I posted them at WebTennis24. So you will see how my two daughters, my own kids, learn to play tennis from their very first lessons all the way until, let me show that we have like 3 pages of live and full lessons. So you see as they grow, and not only in age but in tennis skill. So you will see their progress from very beginnings all the way to competitive juniors, where they learn how to hit a kick serve. So again, these lessons show from the very beginnings when they learn how to hold the racket all the way until they learn advanced technique like slice, drop shots, kick serves, slice serves, everything that a tennis player needs to become a competitive junior player. So check out My Daddy My Coach for live and full tennis lessons. I guarantee you will not see anywhere on the internet lessons like this. I'm very proud of them, not only because I teach my two daughters, but for showing you how you can teach your own kids too. And if you're a tennis coach, you'll find all the tips, all these tactics, drills that I do with my daughters, very valuable. All right, so My Daddy My Coach, definitely check out this section. Next one, tennis tips for teaching kids. If you're a coach or if you're a parent teaching your own child, you'll find some interesting aspects how you can improve your child's tennis game. All right, so again, these are all videos so far. Also, fun tennis drills that kids love. Now, we all know that kids stick with tennis if they find it fun. So that's why in this session I provide a lot of fun tennis drills and games that kids absolutely enjoy playing. So if you should introduce them in every tennis lesson with them. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So far, these are all videos. We have tennis drills and games. We have almost 1,000. We are getting there actually. And by the way, every week we add new content, so you're going to see fresh and new tennis drills and lessons and tips every week and every month. Now, if you're a tennis coach, if you hover over coaches and then you scroll down the drop down menu to tennis drills for all players, you'll find a lot of drills that you as a coach will love. If you have a lesson with 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, drills for large, you'll find drills for large groups, more drills for kids, basket drills, which means you feed balls from the basket while working on technique and tactics with your students. Mental strength drills, If you teach competitive players, applying these drills will teach them how to be mentally tough, how to make better decisions during match points, or just how to construct points and so on. These are very, very important. Now, footwork and speed drills, obviously, make your students become faster and quicker on the court, stronger legs, and so on. If you work with competitive singles players, by applying, you have here drills for singles tactics, so you teach them how to win points by applying these creative drills. The same if you teach doubles teams, you have drills that you can apply with them to make them more competitive, to teach them how to construct point, how to move up to the net, how to feel comfortable at the net. Okay, so this section, tennis drills and on-court games, which has a lot of drills, like for example the drills for two players, we have 140 at this moment. Drills for large groups, they are 127. So as a tennis coach, you're going to love this because there's so much content, and you will always go to your lessons prepared because now you're going to have the best drills to apply with your students. Now let's go back, and again we are on the tennis coaches section. We checked out so far the My Daddy My Coach lessons, tips for teaching kids, fun drills that kids love. We just took a look at tennis drills and games, which at this moment we have over 800, but we keep adding more. Now the next one, again for tennis coaches, tennis lesson plans. Regardless, you're having a lesson with one player, two players, three players, four players, large groups, teaching kids, you have ready-made lesson plans so that you will go prepared, and working on the tennis court with your students will be a joy because you'll have everything ready and prepared. Just by all you have to do is follow these tennis lesson plans. By the way, each lesson over here is made for 1 hour long. It's structured like every minute. I mean, I wouldn't say every minute, but minute by minute what you should do with your students. So it's very easy to teach tennis if you follow the lesson plans that we prepare for you, and we're going to keep adding more and more. Now the last section over here is the 5-day camp program, which is pretty much what it states. If you organize a camp, you will have ready-made lesson plans for each day to make it easy, fun for your students, and help them love tennis. All right, so this is the tennis coaches section. Earlier we talked about the tennis player section. Now you gotta understand that, and I hope you will understand that we put a lot of work and time in this. So that's why in order to have access to all this great content at the WebTennis24, you first have to become a member. In order to do that, you have the following membership options. You can become a monthly member, like for example, let's talk about the gold membership. It's only $9.95 per month. So this is, I don't know, I don't really drink beer, but I'm assuming it's like less than 3 beers per month. So it's very affordable, very convenient, less than $10 per month to get access to the whole content at WebTennis24, which is crazy affordable, really affordable. Another option, another membership option that we offer is the Platinum, which is $99.95, so less than $100 per year, which means you get 2 months free. Or if you want to save even more money, for less than $300, you will get access, like full access for 5 years, and you get 2 years free. So I consider that WebTennis24 is very affordable, beginning with less than $10 per month, all the way to saving for long term. Again, we put a lot of effort to make it easy and fun for you to learn or teach tennis. So I hope we will see you on the other side as a WebTennis24 member and loving your experience.